Welcome to UK Voices 22. When late-night host Jimmy Kimmel takes a swing, it's rarely a soft one, and this time, his target wasn't a politician, or a celebrity making headlines for the usual reasons. No, this time Kimmel's punchline was aimed squarely at Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex turned Hollywood hopeful, whose post-royal career continues to unravel in ways that even her fiercest critics couldn't have scripted better. On his primetime stage, Kimmel joked about Meghan's never-ending Hollywood audition reel, a biting jab that sent his audience roaring with laughter but left observers wondering, was this just comedy? Or was Kimmel exposing a deeper truth about Meghan's string of failures in America's entertainment capital? From abandoned Spotify deals to Netflix projects, quietly buried in development hell, Meghan's Hollywood empire has been less of a royal success and more of a cautionary tale. And Kimmel, with his trademark smirk, wasn't shy about pointing out what many in Hollywood whisper behind closed doors. Meghan Markle isn't conquering Tinseltown. She's struggling to even stay relevant in it. But the real sting came when he tied her supposed failures to her Hollywood persona, calling her the actress still auditioning for a role that doesn't exist. The audience laughed, but the undertone was brutal. Was Kimmel simply mocking? Or was he reflecting the mood of Hollywood insiders who have already written Meghan off? This raises the real question: why are comedians, talk show hosts, and even Hollywood insiders so quick to mock Meghan Markle? Is this just late-night banter? Or is it a sign that her glamorous attempt to reinvent herself as a Hollywood powerhouse is crumbling before our very eyes? To understand the bite of Kimmel's joke, you have to look at Meghan's track record since leaving the royal family. When she and Prince Harry dramatically stepped down in 2020, the pair promised a new chapter: financial independence, creative freedom, and a Hollywood career that would supposedly rival their royal duties in impact and influence. But 4 years later, what do we see? A Spotify podcast cancelled after one season, a Netflix deal plagued by underwhelming reception, and a string of projects either shelved, ignored, or forgotten. Even Archetypes, Meghan's flagship podcast, failed to resonate beyond a brief splash of curiosity. Kimmel's monologue tapped into this reality, the gap between Meghan's lofty promises and her actual delivery. He quipped that Meghan had more cancelled shows than seasons filmed, a cutting reminder that Hollywood is a results-driven industry, and Meghan's results so far have been embarrassingly thin. And the laughter in the studio wasn't just at the joke, it was at the truth hidden beneath it. But here's where the story twists. Meghan's Hollywood strategy hasn't just failed, it has alienated the very industry she hoped to conquer. Insiders reportedly find her difficult to work with, her demands out of sync with her actual star power. Directors and producers know talent when they see it, and more importantly, they know a box office draw. Meghan, despite her royal title, hasn't proven to be either. And Kimmel's audience, like much of America, is catching on. The irony is hard to miss. Meghan once walked away from Hollywood to marry into royalty, only to walk away from royalty to try and reclaim Hollywood. But what happens when you return to the same stage that once overlooked you, this time expecting star treatment? The answer is unfolding in real time: mockery, rejection, and fading relevance. Kimmel's joke opened the loop, but the bigger question remains unanswered. Is Meghan Markle's Hollywood career officially over? Or is she still clinging to the illusion of success? By the time Jimmy Kimmel wrapped up his monologue, it wasn't just a roast, it was a cultural verdict. His mockery landed because it reflected what the audience already sensed: Meghan Markle's grand Hollywood comeback hasn't happened, and it likely never will. The very city she once dreamed of conquering is now laughing at her, not with her. And here's the full circle payoff. When Kimmel joked that Meghan was the actress still waiting for a callback, he didn't just close with a punchline, he closed with a truth. Meghan's Hollywood story reads like a failed audition tape that the industry has quietly discarded, and now even the comedians are confident enough to say it aloud. The curiosity loop finally snaps shut, Was Jimmy Kimmel mocking Meghan for cheap laughs? Or was he voicing Hollywood's real opinion of her? The evidence is clear, it's both. And in an industry built on relevance, nothing is more humiliating than becoming a punchline. For Meghan Markle, the Duchess who traded crowns for cameras, Jimmy Kimmel's mockery may be the most honest review of her Hollywood career yet. A spectacular failure wrapped in royal drama.